Afternoon, everybody. 28th of July, and another day in my daily diaries of looking after my wife with Parkinson's and dementia. Monday again, but I'm having to sit in the car and do this. I've just been out for my walk along the promenade here at Cleveland's, where it's really blowing. It nearly blew my wig off. Well, really strong. You just wouldn't hear my talking if I was to sit out there and do it. So I'm sat in the car. Feeling in a much better mood today. I don't know whether it's because it's it's what I call my day off, but I just got up in a better mood this morning, because yesterday morning I was, I think I was not feeling sorry for myself, but just having a bit of a whinge and a moan. Well, I wasn't really, not whinging and moaning. That's not right to say, because I was just expressing, what I was feeling at the time. About the possibility of, having to think about nursing homes and stuff. But anyway, I've put that to the back of my mind now. I will mention it to the Parkinson's nurse, because I do need to. I'm going to ring her up. I might ring her this afternoon and leave a message, actually, because I don't know whether that increase in Angie's medication has sort of made things go a bit skew-whiff. I don't know, I'll mention it to her anyway, because I'll see what she says. Well, I might reduce it again, or but it's up and down everywhere. You can't get it right. You just got to try and work and get the best you can, really, for as long as you can. So this morning I got Angie up pretty easy, actually. She was still tired and eyes were closed, but once I'd got her up and got her on the toilet and I tidied the bed up and that, I didn't have to take the bedding off this morning, so that's probably why I'm in a good mood. Yeah, so I didn't have to take that off. Because again, last night was okay during the night. No great issues. I woke up again just a couple of times. It's just a natural thing for me now, waking up and just having a check on her. Yeah, and so just covered her up once, and the other time she was still covered up, so lay on her side all most of the night. So yeah, I got her up this morning and give her some toast and a brew. But she left her brew, which she did. She had a toast on her own, and within no time I said, right, I'll leave it to you, and I'll just go and get my wash. And came back and she'd ate both slices. So yeah, so that was pretty good. She didn't have a brew, but as soon as we got to the day centre, dropped it off there, it was, right, here's your brew, so they give her a brew straight away, and they keep her topped up with fluids, brews and juices if it's warm. So yeah, and dropped her off, and her eyes were okay. They weren't shut and weren't sleepy. So we'll see when I pick her up later, see how she's gone on. So hopefully. Last night, she was restless though last night, at least yesterday evening, should we say. Because we'd been out, hadn't we? We got, our lad didn't get over yesterday, but grandson came over with his missus and kids. He just got on the train and came over. So, but of course it was late because he was going to get a lift. So yeah, at least he come over. We went for a brew, and I went for a mooch on the beach, round on the rocks. We wanted kids, and yeah, just a nice coffee and a toasted cheese toasty, and then we just went in for something to eat. Ended up at McDonald's like you do with kids. So and again, Angie ate her food, and she ate them herself, nuggets and chips or fries, as I think they're called. So again, she ate them herself, but she was, most of the day eyes closed, and just away with it. And Ed was laid back like that, and a few times she said, my neck's sore, but it's because she sits like that with her head back and either her eyes closed or just staring up. So it's pulling on her neck, and it's like, well, try and keep your head straight. But when you try to straighten her head, it's as though you're trying to break a bone. It's dead stiff. It won't move properly. Anyway, so yeah, and then we just went into Blackpool, and I dropped them off, and they went on Central Pier, I think, spending a few quid on there. Then they was getting the train home. So yeah, but it was a good day. It was nice to get out, and just nice to get out. And it was good to have a bit of a like adult conversation for me, with Harley and even his missus Kayla. But then when we came back, it must have been about 7:30 when we got back home. So by the time I'd got Angie, undressed and washed and pyjamas on, it was time for an 8 o'clock tablet, and then I did a few bits of jobs and got my shower. So it was about 9:30. By the time I'd finished and sat down, we made us a brew. She didn't want a cake and ice cream. I said, "Do you want your cake and ice cream?" No, she just said no. So that was unusual. It was unusual. So, yeah, and then she started getting restless. She didn't know whether to sit back, to sit forward. She sat on the end of the settee. "What are you doing?" I don't know. And then she started asking, she's starting to do it a lot now. She'll mutter something, and I'll say, put my ear up to her mouth. What do you want, Angie? What do you want? I want you to, and she just repeats it like that. So what do you want me to do? I don't know. I want you to, and then eyes closed, and it's like, I want you to, she did that quite a few times last night. So you don't try and get it out. You just say, all right, I'll do it in a bit then. Let me know and I'll do it after. And then that's it then. She sort of shuts up with it and then does it again a bit later, but she's just very restless again. Like, just the same old really. And then got her to bed. Asked her a few times, no. You going to bed? No. Do you want to go to bed yet? Can I put you to bed yet? No, not yet. And it was, at one point, it was about 11:15. I said, well, come on, Jessica, because I'm tired. I'm starting to nod off it on the couch. And I've got to get you in bed first before I've got to let you sleep before I can get in bed. So, come on, you're not being fair with me now. I said, it's about time you went to bed. And she said, 5 minutes. I said, okay, 5 minutes. And then it was only about 2 minutes later, she said, can I go to bed now? So, yeah, but it was supposed to be 11:30, 20 to 12 by the time I've done and got her in bed. So, but yeah, we'll see what happens today. Got to go and look at that other 3-bedroom bungalow tonight at 5 o'clock. We'll call to her sisters for a brew, and then go and have a look at this bungalow. I think I'll take her sister with me, I think. It's just for a ride for her. And just have a sister with her for a bit. Yeah, and we'll see. So I need to start making my mind up what's what. I can't just keep putting things off. I need to make a decision, really, don't I? Yeah, so, but yesterday I really sort of felt down yesterday morning. But that's what this caring, it's not the Parkinson's or the dementia, it's the caring. It's the being a carer that does it. That's what drags you down. It's like being on a bloody big one here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. You can be up here one minute and then down there the next. For no apparent reason, because it's the same sort of every day, day in and day out for you. But there's something like that, the last straw that broke the camel's back. There's just some little thing that just makes you go, oh, and it drags you right down. So I don't know what it was yesterday morning. I'd have to but it doesn't matter, whatever it was, it was. Something just dragged me right down yesterday morning. So I'm usually pretty positive. So I'm entitled to have a down day, as long as it doesn't, I don't let it get hold of me properly. But I've still got to bear that in mind about the nursing home thing, because it will come. So I'm going to go. I've had my gym this morning, my cappuccino, a good nice long walk in this proper brisk sea air. I'm going to go and get a sandwich now. Well, I'll go and get a panini, I think. There's a Counter Cafe, so I'll get a vegetarian spicy Bombay panini with all sorts on it, and spicy sauce. You know, all salad comes with it. It's nice, really nice. So I'm going to go for one of them. And then I'll make my mind if I'll either go home and do a few bits, or just stay out. I'm not sure yet. I don't really know what to do tomorrow. My brother and his missus are coming over tomorrow. I've not seen them for a good few years. He's next one down from me. Because there's 6 of us. I've got me and 2 brothers and 3 sisters. So there's like 6, three lads and 3 girls. So he's coming over tomorrow with his missus, because I've not seen, because they live down Worcester. Not seen him for years. I think last time I seen him was at my mum's birthday, 80th birthday, a few years back. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, so I'll do another one tomorrow. Do it morning as usual. I'll get out and probably do one in the garden, hopefully, if the weather's okay and it's not raining. Yeah, so and as usual, please press your like buttons, follow me, forward these videos, share them, and help me get this message out there, just to help all the carers. I've had loads of messages from you today, as you can imagine. You know, a lot just wishing me well, but a lot from other carers, you know, saying we feel exactly the same from time to time. So, and others saying, you know, I didn't realise, you know, it can get you down like that. So I want to get it out there, let people realise. All right, I'm not going on about it now, so I'll speak to you tomorrow. Okay, now, you take care. Bye.